blooded secret. But let's move on to some real winners now, because in the next few weeks we're coming up to the Northern Business Awards for this year. Commercial Break has been back to visit previous winners of the coveted Company of the Year award to see what progress they've been making.
The company's strength is in pinpointing emerging gaps in the market and quickly filling them with new products at the right price. Packages of floppy disks and instruction manuals costing between £100 and £500 are sold over the counter.
The future is developing new products, looking for new opportunities. Opportunities overseas, we're already exporting to the States and Europe. Acquisitions, perhaps. So we see a rosy future ahead of us.
Design and software field, for all-round performance and attributes, we selected Sagesoft.
Sagesoft's Managing Director David Goldman collects the top award for Company of the Year from Ray Atkinson.
Within weeks of becoming Company of the Year in 1989, Sage went public. Then it was valued at £21 million. Today it's worth £55 million. But like all public companies, Sage's every deal is subject to intense scrutiny by the stock market.
I don't know whether we enjoy the scrutiny or not. We haven't found it uncomfortable being in the goldfish bowl, as it were. But you know, one has to add, we've been delivering extremely good results since we went public. What the atmosphere would be like the first time we deliver poor results remains to be seen.
Although Sage spends relatively little on R&D, it regularly turns out new programs. However, the real strength of the company is in sales. Indeed, there are those who believe that Sage is not so much a software house, more a highly effective marketing operation.
Well, I would be one of them, of course. And whilst clearly our products have a technology content, and they are technology products, we believe very much in the marketing ethos, and that that's what's taken us to market leadership, not so much the technical content of the products, which are first-class products, let me assure you, but the way in which we market and distribute the products is what gives us our market position.
Sage has recently appointed a new marketing director, Sarah Stewart.
I think the real challenge is not to come in and try and change things. The real challenge is to actually come in and try and build on what has been achieved to date. And by, hopefully, through my own marketing skills and my business development experience, really be able to really add to the skills that already exist within the company. It's not going to be a revolution, much more of an evolution.
Last year, David Goldman surprised his competitors when he bought an American company, DAC Easy, which produced very similar accountancy programs for the US market. This acquisition makes Sage a world leader.
What has been particularly interesting and gratifying for us is that our new American subsidiary has taken at least 3 of the products developed here in Newcastle to sell in the USA. And we recently announced at a major exhibition over there 3 product groups which were developed here in Newcastle.
Acquisition has been a part of what Sage has done over the last few years, and I'm sure that will continue to be a route to market growth in the coming years as well.
As others have found, winning prizes doesn't always boost sales, but they rarely do any harm.
Bear in mind that the Business Awards are, of course, a local profile, and our company or our activities are certainly national, if not international. So it's difficult to measure and to say whether, in fact, that has actually brought any extra business. But it came at a particularly fortuitous time for us just before the flotation, and that was a useful profile.